But I can talk in Huntsman, so I changed over to the Huntsman. And I feel like the story has just been interrupted so many times, I'm just gonna move on to another one. It's about the one wheel. There's a city there called
Joe City.
that I was at. I was riding around in, and I hadn't eaten. It was about like 2 p.m. at this time. I hadn't eaten anything since that morning, and I had just had a very light breakfast. So I was riding around the one wheel. I saw Burger King, and I decided that I would go in there, get a little food. So I go in there. There is three people in front of me in line. One lady is like complaining that her fries were cold, and so apparently they had to make a new batch of fries because I guess they're all like other ones like cooled down or something. So they had to make a new one. So that took about 5-10 minutes. I don't remember exactly. And then the next lady also needed her fries. And then the guy next in line, he was waiting for a DoorDash order. They told him the DoorDash order had been canceled a few times because the menu item they had on the order wasn't there anymore. So he didn't get anything. He left empty-handed. Then there was me. I had this lady come up behind me though. So I just told her she could go ahead of me as I wasn't in any rush or anything. So she ordered something. They said the menu item she ordered wasn't there anymore, so she didn't get anything either. Then it was my turn, finally. And I go up to order, I say everything, they give me like my cup, my drink. But then I realized I don't have my wallet. I reached in to pay, didn't have a wallet. So I told them, oh, sorry, I don't have my wallet actually, so I can't get anything. So I leave empty-handed as well. And then while I am ordering, two guys come in behind me. One of them 100% shit his pants. Just without doubt. The pants were filled. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't eat anything there. Or get anything there, because this guy like 100% shit his pants, and I don't know if he would have stayed there or not. Either way, story doesn't end there. I'm going down the road, and there's this park that I sit in to text my friend that all this shit's happening. I sit down on the bench, I'm typing this stuff. And then the fire alarm in the building across the street goes off. And a few residents are coming out here and there. And then a couple of them come and sit down next to me on the bench that I'm on. And they were talking to me a bit, and apparently the night before, there had been someone like shooting at the office of that building. They shot like 4 times at it. So that was something. They're telling me like the city's going to shit. And yeah, so I added that onto the entire like paragraph that I was typing. It was probably like genuinely over a paragraph that I had typed just about the Burger King thing. So I get up from that, and I'm riding around a bit, and I decide that I should head home. I forget what my friends were doing, but they were doing something that I was able to just kind of do my own thing for a bit. So I'm going home, and something you need to understand about the one wheel I was riding the one wheel GT. So that one can go up to 20 miles an hour. That's also going to be the one that I'm going to buy eventually. But I was riding the GT, and then coming home, there was a big open road, just tons of space, there was no cars. And I don't know why, but there's this Domino's pizza truck, or, no, not truck, it's like a box car. I'll put a picture if I remember. I can find it, but, it went by and I just raised my arms up and I was screaming, "Woo! Domino's!" And then, that car went by and there's another car behind it that I also started doing that too. And then, a little bit later, I'm still on that road, probably less than like 2 minutes later, there's this like invisible like bump in the road, and I'm going 17 miles an hour. I hit it and I fly forward off of the damn thing, and I just absolutely ate shit. I flew forward like landed on my shoulder and my arm mostly to stop the impact. I didn't like sprain it or anything. But I did get a very tiny cut, which I didn't even realize I had until I got home because it was so minor. But the main thing was I rolled and hit the back of my head on the concrete, on the ground, the road, jeez. And so yeah, I had like a bit of a headache for that, for, like the rest of that day or something. Thankfully it wasn't a concussion or anything. But crashing that hard could have been way worse. Thankfully I did have like safety gear on. But still could have been way worse. Obviously I didn't take any painkillers or anything. This guy and his sentry. But I didn't take any painkillers or anything because you're not supposed to have that with concussion. I don't remember the exact reason why. But that is not something you do. Yeah, that's that story.